Hey guys, this is Bite Size Tactics Lab. This video is called Stay Grounded, and this is for Age of Wonders Planetfall. So this is going to be another quick 1 hero versus 4 units demonstration, and it's going to show how valuable Stagger Resistance is, and especially with this Grounding Harness mod, which is in the first tech that the Amazon faction has access to. Just going to show you how powerful of a mod this item is. It's extremely valuable basically for any melee-based hero, and you're going to see why. So you get 1 armor. Actually, let me pull up the card for it. So you get 1 armor right out of the gate. You also get 5 arc resistance, which is fine, and situationally it's really good, but that's really not what we care about. What we care about is that stagger resistance. And just like in my video where we kind of put this stuff to the test offensively using staggers, in a 1v4 melee situation. In this case, we're kind of going to show the defensive capability of how important stagger resistance is. So you'll see as I demonstrate, but basically this stagger resistance is the most valuable early game passive to have for a melee geared hero. It's going to ensure that you're not getting interrupted, you're not getting counterattacked and staggered in melee combat, you're not going to have your melee overwatch interrupted as easily. And even against certain enemies, certainly in this case of this video, against the Hopperhound Manhunters, for example, it's literally unfair how good this mod is. So offensively in this video, I'm just using the pre-packaged Pestilence primary weapon. It's a really, really strong weapon. There's a couple wrinkles to it. So you're getting high impact stagger, which is great. Again, you'll be staggering other units while they're not able to stagger you as easily. The other thing is this parasitic infection, which is a reasonable chance to apply this debuff to enemy units. It only lasts 1 turn, but the good news about it is that you're able to basically stack damage very quickly if you're getting all your repeating attacks off, which I'll demonstrate in the video. So let's get into it. And so here we see this is just the stock melee Amazon hero that comes with the game. I haven't customized anything. I forget her name actually. I think we'll probably see it in the card there on the lower left eventually. But so it's just a 1v4, and the reason why you do this is to pile. You're going to get 2 quick levels on your hero right out of the gate for taking on all these enemies solo. Burhane Katla, I guess is her name. So you'll see kind of similar. I'm going to just try to find the right range here to lure some of these enemies into using their leap combat jump, I think it is, or leap claw. I forget exactly what the ability is called, but I'm trying to find the range where I'm going to start luring some of these enemies into attacking me, and then I think I actually forget to turn it on right away, but you'll see I turn on the combat. So here we go. Let's see what's it called actually. Combat jump. Yeah, I thought it was combat jump. So my melee overwatch is triggered. He combat jumped me. Normally that would stagger my hero, but in this case it doesn't basically do anything to me, and I'm able to even get a counter attack in. So I'm doing more damage to him, and it's him attacking me with his ability. Now you also see right here, I just wanted to check to see if the parasitic infection was on him still. It's not. But we'll just swing away. You see we do 12, and then we're going to get 15, and then we're going to get even more had we done more damage there. As those effects stack on the enemy, you're just shredding up enemies with that parasite weapon. So here again, I'm getting attacked. My Overwatch is triggering. I'm not staggering. I'm able to stagger him and get an attack off, and just doing loads of damage and basically taking no damage whatsoever. So this is basically just the grounding harness and pestilence weapon. This hero actually comes with cruelty, so that's why you're seeing some of that cruelty pop and the critical pop, but just a shitload of damage being done by 1 hero and almost little to no damage being taken. Again, he's gonna attack, dive me, I'm gonna respond with, there's 15 damage. Let's see how much we get here. I get hit for 9, and I'm gonna do, actually didn't do any damage to that second attack there. Here we go, 1, 2, I did what, 23 plus 19, 42 damage basically with 1 turn, and I could have done more if I needed to repeat, and that's it. 4 enemies just totally toasted. I'm almost at half hit points, and I'm going to get 2 levels out of this. So you could just see, I mean, again, I know most people don't think much of playing Amazon in kind of a melee mode, but with the grounding harness, you can see how valuable it is. This is a very, very obvious example where basically all the enemies are geared towards stunning or staggering you as they dive in and try to swarm you. But it just, grounding harness single-handedly prevents that from even being an option. Being able to wipe the units out so quickly with the pestilence weapon is nice. I didn't have to use any combat ops or tactical ops that time. There's really no reason for it. I did have the, I forget the name of the tech that comes with there's a heal that holds you in place, gives you additional armor, holds your unit in place, and heals you for 2 turns, along with an initial heal. But I didn't need to use that in this battle. But so basically, again, you have to pay very close attention to the stagger interactions between yourself and enemies when you're planning to do melee combat. Again, so just a demonstration here. I hope this hopefully is useful for people that aren't as familiar with using melee combat in the game. It's easy to avoid it and get kind of sucked into the trap of thinking melee combat rules supreme, or sorry, combat rules supreme. But yeah, so what else to say here? So the other thing I'd like to mention is, again, understanding your opponents and even the NPC or other faction armies, find the weaknesses in their composition before you even get into combat, and then you can exploit those weaknesses by quickly changing your own unit composition or mods or equipment on heroes. Don't forget that you can easily swap equipment between turns once the equipment is in your inventory or arsenal or whatever it's called. But yeah, I mean, there's just a lot to be found here, and I think in some cases, at least from what I've read on Reddit and some of the forums, I think there's still people out there who don't respect the melee combat in this game and don't totally respect just how significant stagger and stagger resistance is for most of the combat. So hopefully you guys found this video interesting and helpful. It's kind of a counterbalance to the other 1v4 demonstration that I did earlier with finding an arc sword early on and basically just ruining an enemy with some of the Vanguard tactical ops, which proved really valuable. This is just kind of a different take on it, more of a defensive take, but also shows you how powerful this stuff really can be once you're paying attention to it and find the right opportunity to use it. So easy way to get quick levels on an early Amazon melee hero is give them that grounding harness and have the balls to let them go to work by themselves and just watch them pile up experience. Before you know it, it'll be turn 7 or 8 or 9 or 10, and you'll have a level 5 hero. You could level up the close combat specialist and vitality are both really good choices early on if you're just going to have your hero out on his own crushing enemies. Just let him go to town. You don't even need offensive mods with the parasite weapon. It's strong enough that you don't even need offensive mods really to do work with it. So hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.